Hi, I'm Liv, and welcome to another Swatches on Scars, a series in which I swatch eyeshadow on imperfect skin. Just like the skin of my eyes, really. Anyways, today we are going to be swatching the Sugarpill Fun Size palette. I did 3 looks with this palette in 3 separate videos. This was the 3rd look. I actually did it earlier today. I've been wearing it all day. I have my final thoughts about this palette, so we're going to swatch it, and I'm going to let you know what I think. Okay, first things first, here's the adorable palette. This is what it looks like. It's absolutely adorable. I try not to be swayed by packaging, but I was very swayed by this one, unfortunately. I'll try not to flash you too much, but this is what the mirror looks like too. Adorable little heart with your love meter at the top getting fully charged. It's super cute. It's super cute. And then at the bottom of that it says level up your makeup. Everything about this is painfully cute. I didn't buy it straight away. I try not to do that with stuff. I bought it quite a bit later. It was sold out for a really long time, and then it came back into stock and I got it from Ulta, I think it was. I barely used this, to be totally honest. I did have fun doing these looks with it, but anyways, let's get on with it. The first color that we're gonna swatch is called Cheat Code. Let's scoot you down a little. There. So this is called Cheat Code, and it is the mint shade. Wow, interesting. I'm gonna swipe this a whole bunch because that barely did anything. Really interesting. Can you see that? Kind of sort of. There's my finger. By the way, I'm putting my glasses on so I can see what's going on. There's my finger. Much more saturation on my finger than on the swatch. It barely covers any scars. It went on very lightly. Seems to have quite a white base, which is personally what I prefer when I have a brighter, lighter sort of pastel shade. Anyways, let's swatch 8-bit. See what that one looks like. Put 8-bit right there. Wow. I'll drag that over there quite a bit. I wiped off my other finger, so now I have 8-bit on the middle finger. Barely anything there. Interesting. All right, let's swatch player 1, and I will show you how much I'm swatching. Player 1, right there. A lot. All right, and ooh, that one's a bit better. That's a bit better. Can you see that? Wow, and it looks very pretty on my finger, that's for sure. Okay, cleaning my hand, and let's go into Twitch. I'll do the same thing. Rubbing into Twitch quite a bit. Okay. Twitch. Similar. All right, I should be telling you these things. Twitch is a more lime green. Now we're going into Level Up, which is sort of a strawberry pink. I'll go right there. Ooh, wow. That is the most notable shade. How very interesting. That's very interesting. Our warmer sort of reddy purple tones are showing up more than anything else here. All right, now we're gonna go into Rage Quit, which is more of a raspberry pink. Going back into this one because it looks like it needs quite a bit of rubbing. Okay, and I'm gonna go right next to that. Interesting. Interesting. They look pretty much identical, don't they? You can definitely see that Rage Quit is a tiny bit cooler and Level Up is a little warmer, but they are super similar. Funny, because in the look that I did, I used Rage Quit to deepen up Level Up. Really doesn't do much, does it? It's just sort of like, do you have a preference? Slightly warmer, slightly cooler? These didn't need to be in here. There could have been one. And really, they're both kind of similar to Player 1, to be totally honest, in tone. You know what I mean? Like, they could have been very different. Okay, anyways, now we're gonna go into Continue, which is this weird sort of mustardy, chartreusey green. Is that the color I'm thinking? Yeah. All right. Not green. Yellow, sorry. All right. And that actually swatches better than I thought it would. I have kind of a yellowy skin tone, so it's sort of blended in there, but you get the gist of it. Kind of like it. Okay, now we're going to go into High Score, which is a bright orange. Right there. Nice. That actually looks pretty nice. I am wearing Continue, High Score, and the next shade, Game Over, on my eyes right now. Game Over is a bright orange red. Oh, wow. Yeah, so interesting having swatched these now. I sort of have somewhat different opinions. This palette excels in its warm tones. It's pinks, purple, and red. Those excel. They clearly swatch beautifully. The colors wear quite well. I'm wearing them right now. I put them on at 7:45 a.m. this morning, and it is 8 p.m. So it's worn really well. I did reapply the red on my lunch break. If you want to check out the 3rd look, I'll put that video up over here, and and you can see that. So I did have to reapply it, but this bottom row performs a lot better. My favorite tones, personally, are the ones that perform the worst here. We have Cheat Code, 8-Bit, Player 1, and Twitch. Cheat Code, 8-Bit, Player 1, and Twitch, the first four. Those are my favorite colors, personally, but they look terrible swatched. They perform pretty well on the eyes. You can see them in my first video if you want to watch that here. But here's the deal. This palette is nothing special. These shades are not special. There are other palettes that have this better. For example, the Creepy Cute palette. If you want this Twitch shade, I can't remember what the shade is called. Okay, sorry to be swatching one palette and showing you another, but we have this lime green here, which is Take a Hint, versus Twitch here. Take a Hint by far wins. It's a fantastic shade, absolutely gorgeous. In fact, should I swatch it? I'll swatch it on my hand that has some scars too. If you want really well-performing pastels, get the Creepy Cute palette. If you want the absolute cutest packaging, I mean, the Creepy Cute palette is pretty damn cute. I love this one personally, but the aesthetic all around is just adorable. They did really well. If you know someone will like this, if they love cats, if they would like the hot mirror, this is adorable. It's very compact. There are a lot of shades. It's lovely, but it's nothing special. Clearly, it's nothing special. Granted, the way something swatches doesn't really have that much to do with how it's gonna wear on the eyes, but having done 3 looks with this, I can say it's nothing that special. I'm not in love with it. It's just not that special. The combination of colors, the aesthetics, that, excellent. This top row, really, I did love how that looked on my eyes. Lovely, lovely. I have other palettes and other shadows that do that too, but this is fun sized. It's absolutely correct. It's fun sized. It's everything all in one. It's kind of adorable. I mostly didn't use just this palette for my looks though. And I wouldn't. I tend to use shimmers, so that's another thing too. If you particularly love mattes and could just use mattes and you want some colorful mattes, ooh, if you want to expand your collection, or if you know someone who wants to play around with eyeshadow and they don't have much of a collection, ooh, this would be good. Good and adorable. I am glad I have it. And here's another thing. A lot of the shades are not actual pastels. The way that I consider something a pastel, ooh, I forgot I was gonna swatch here. What we have here is Take a Hint. That doesn't swatch that well either. And Creep It Real. Oh, that swatches deliciously. Look at Creep It Real. Oh, yummy. And we'll put that next to Cheat Code and Twitch. So we have Cheat Code and Twitch. Dang. All right, so the same shades swatch the same really, and they're pretty much identical. On this side we have Sugarpill, on this side we have Creepy Cute. I'm actually very surprised. They swatch the same, but they do feel different, but that's very surprising. I'm glad I have both of those. How interesting. So, can you see the white base here? There's definitely white, which creates a sort of opacity that leans more pastel, as opposed to when there's a black base, which creates an opacity that leads deeper and grungier. So I love eyeshadow with a white base. These, the pink, the pinks and the purples, can you see? They don't have that much of a white base. So it's sort of like you have a glass of water and you pour food coloring into it versus having a glass of milk and pouring food coloring into it. So these shades, the pink and purple, it's very much like you pouring food coloring into a glass of water. This orange, yellow, and red, I think they excel because they seem to have more of a white base, which makes them pop more. I think that I would like these shades more, Twitch and 8-Bit and the other one, whichever, if they had more of a white base to them. That said, it's a lovely palette. It's absolutely adorable. I'm so glad that I have it. It's fun to hold, fun to use because it's so cute. Doesn't change that I love having this one too, but... And I have to be honest, seeing it swatched next to Creepy Cute now is kind of making me appreciate it more. Not half bad, not half bad. All right, let's do some uppy closey and let's finish this up. Well, that's it. If you like this palette, if you like this video, please do let me know down below. Let me know what you think about the Sugarpill Fun Size palette. I would love to hear your thoughts as well, because many of the people that I listen to on YouTube seem to really love it, and I was kind of just like, man, it's very cute, not amazing. You know what I mean? Really, really cute though. So let me know down below. Please do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and stick around and subscribe while you're here. Seriously, just click the subscribe button. It would help me out so much. Wherever you are, I hope you're having the best time that you possibly can. Be kind to the people around you, and thanks for hanging out.